All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back live with our end of day pulse wave report of yours truly, the Algo Capitalist, aka the Vulcan, coming to you live from pulsewavetrading.com, home of the world famous pulse wave price trigger reports. All right, so this is what we got on and popping right now. Looking at the Bitcoin futures chart, you can see here that bearish trend momentum reading is still lingering, letting us know that you're still in the sell the rally mode. I know that the long term and intermediate term trends are bullish, which is great. But for right now, the market has hit a short term top and is pulling back. Now, this pullback will just be a regular pullback, or it could turn into something other than that and turn into a full-blown correction. So that is what we're waiting to see. How is the market going to present? Does it want to take another push higher? We just hit a fresh 52-week high in the Bitcoin future, so that cannot be overstated either. Um, is this something that the market can sustain, or is it going to be something else? And right now, this is what it's looking like. So we take what the market gives us and trade accordingly. Next up, we have silver. So silver, intermediate and long-term trends are bullish, and we have a rally alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading. 2350 is still the upside resistance. So don't know if the market's going to have enough power to push through that, but I'm sure it's going to give it the old college try. The upside initial target for this move will be at $24 even. All right, that is the upside initial target. If the market can get past the 2350 resistance, it only has about 50 cents left on the table potentially that it can overcome, because that 24 is also a powerful resistance for this as well. But as long as you have a bullish trend momentum reading, then you're in the buy the pullback, buy the dip mode. So prices should remain elevated here, as $22 is now the key support level to hold the market for this move. So $22 needs to hold to support the attempted rally to take out the overhead resistance so that silver can get back into rally mode. Failure to hold the $22 support, which is a key support, would put the market into free fall, and you're looking at falling back down to the teens potentially, okay? So just FYI on silver, it's in a dangerous place. Next up is nat gas. Nat gas was really starting to excite me, and then something bad happened today. We got a crash alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading and a bearish trend momentum reading. So just when I was starting to have some hope that it could get a nice solid close above that $3 mark and start and spark a bear market rally, the nat gas is showing that it's just not ready to do that yet. It doesn't have the conviction to do it. So with that being said, long-term and intermediate term being bearish like it was, well, the inevitable has happened. The trend has reclaimed the price action with a bearish trend momentum reading. Now you're in a locked-in bear market mode, and this thing's looking to fall apart. Next up is the Dow. So the Dow futures, you got your intermediate and long-term trends on the bullish track, but you got this short-term top in place with the bearish trend momentum reading, and therefore you're in the sell the rally mode. So any little pop-up you get, I believe the market is going to be under a lot of pressure, and the market's going to get sold. Every rally you see henceforth will be sold until the market can relock in the bullish trend momentum reading. So right now, that's what you're working with. Next up, you got the NASDAQ. Now, the NASDAQ has been the most powerful of the bunch, but it's now in a correction. And you have a short-term top here too. You have the market top in place for now. You got overhead resistance, and you got a bearish trend momentum reading. What does that mean? It means we're expecting lower prices. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. You are in sell the rally mode in your NASDAQ. Next up is the Gold. Now, gold, long-term and intermediate term, got back into the bullish perspective, but we got a top in place from the 52-week highs, and now you're below the Kumo cloud with a bearish trend momentum reading. This market is in sell mode, and it looks like it's going to fall big. Next up is the S&P 500. Same thing here. Looking for downside here with the bearish trend momentum reading. You got a short-term top in place in the market. Market has nowhere to go but down. All rallies will be sold at this point. You're in an official correction mode. Next up is oil. Oil is still on neutralized. Market isn't going anywhere. There's nothing to trade here. You still got this bearish pointer back here from the 52-week low that needs to be closed out. And until that happens, this market goes nowhere. Next up, you got the Russell. Now, the Russell here is mixed up. You got long-term bear with the intermediate term bull with a bearish trend momentum reading. So that means you're in sell the rally mode. So whatever kind of rally the Russell tries to hit is going to be sold. Right now, 1900 is that key technical resistance zone. And I think the bears are just waiting for the market to try to touch it one more time so they can get in and sell it again. So this one is still bearish. Next up is the US dollar index. US dollar index, long-term trend is bear, intermediate term trend is bear. And the market is trying to decide what it wants to do. Now, here's the funny part about all of this. You got a bullish trend momentum reading with a rally alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading. This could put more pressure on commodities. So we had a huge sell-off in the grain market today. So I think that's this weaker dollar. I'm sorry, a stronger dollar. If the dollar powers up, is going to put more strain on those grains. And we still haven't seen the fruition of this positive bot check yet. So you're in the range with the 103 to 101. Okay, so still got that 200 pip trading range, but the market is looking like it's gearing up to pop out of the range and start running. So you need to be careful. Do not short this dollar here. Why would you short the dollar? I know you got an intermediate term bear market with a long-term bear market, but this bullish trend momentum reading is punching you in the face. All right, so you have to be in the mindset of buy the dip, buy the pullback, because that's what the green line means. You're in a bullish environment. All right, doesn't matter what the trend is. Remember, all major market moves happen in the direction of the trend momentum reading. So when the explosive rally comes, it's going to be because you got this bullish trend momentum reading. If you see a huge crash come, it's going to be under the auspices of a bearish trend momentum reading. All right, so regardless of trend, this is what you got. So as long as this green line is here, you're in a bear market rally mindset where every chance this market gets, it's going to try to stage a bear market rally. It's going to try to rally every chance it gets. All right, you just have to keep that in the back of your mind. All right. Okay, next up is Ethereum futures. Now, Ethereum, you got your long-term and intermediate-term markets on the bullish side. However, you've been flip-flopping up here at these upper echelon levels. You went from a bullish trend momentum to a bearish trend momentum to a neutralized market, back to a bear market, back to a neutralized market, back to a bullish market, so it doesn't know what it wants to be when it grows up, okay? But for right now, we go by what we have now. You got a bearish trend momentum reading, so you're in the sell the rally mode, which means that we're expecting more downside to come in this confused market. You had the crash alert back here. You got a slither of some downside production. I believe there's a lot more production to come. If the 1700 support does not hold, then Ethereum goes into free fall, and it will fall hard and fast down to the lower teens. All right. FYI. All right. You're in a dangerous zone right now in your Ethereum. Okay. FYI. All right, folks. So that's what it is. That's what the charts are looking like. So we're going to stand our ground. We're going to, let the markets do what they do, and then we're going to take it from there. All right. So remember, the system works if you work the system. Bulls make money, bears make money, and pigs get slaughtered. So remember to take what you can and give nothing back. And I am out. Smash that like button. Peace.